Welcome to Irish Illustrated at irishillustrated.com. I'm Kevin Sinclair, and talking to four-star 2023 linebacker prospect Troy Ford out of Georgia. Goes to a great private school in that area. Plays middle linebacker and plays defensive end as well. He told me recently that he's planning on very likely visiting Notre Dame during the July 27th barbecue recruiting event. This is a prospect who it seems like a really good fit for Notre Dame, a great student, and I love his talent inside the box on the defensive side of the ball. Let's have a look at some of his highlights. So Troy Ford at 6'1", 235 pounds. I like him in the inside linebacker position. Here he is. This is a guy who can fill. This is kind of that inside downhill thumper where, the running back goes backwards when he makes contact. You see helmets popping off, and, this is just a very heavy-handed kid, a kid who, is a great striker when he's coming downhill and a very bright young football player, but very, very strong hands, very relentless, and really, when he builds up momentum coming downhill, he really blows up blockers, really overwhelms fullbacks, like you could see there, and then overwhelms quarterbacks when, he sort of cuts loose coming downhill through the middle, A-gap blitzes. And you can see there a really good sort of change of direction when he needs to, sort of change his path to the quarterback. Also does well in space. You can see him there knocking down another a blocker and flying out to the sideline to make the tackle. A guy who can make plays in space, and here he is, causing a turnover here with a forced fumble, with a big hit in the open field. But he also plays on the strong side end or at either end in a three-man front. And again, watch those heavy hands. This kid has a big-time club, very powerful hands like hammers, where he really, sorts out these blocks, shed blocks very quickly, and he closes with a lot of power. He's almost like that young kid who doesn't know his own strength yet. That's kind of what I think of when I see Troy Ford. Now here he is on the edge again. Just watch his hands and how he, creates space with them. Very good club and a lot of power in handling that double team block there. Ford working out of a 2-point stance here on the edge. Again, just very disruptive against the run, just like we see at the inside linebacker position. Now here, he also plays on offense as well, plays a bit of H-back, fullback. Here he is getting the football out of the backfield. And, he has a self-reported 4.6 40-yard dash posted, I believe, in his Twitter profile and on his huddle film. He's a guy who can, make plays out of the backfield, does these sort of shoot routes, these flat routes, picks up first downs, scored 4 touchdowns last season on top of his 70 tackles and 10 plus sacks. Here he is, watch, he can block as well, obviously. This is just one tough kid. So there you have it. Like I said, Ford, a really good fit for Notre Dame academically, just sort of his character and the way it seems he would fit in at Notre Dame. And I think if he does get up to South Bend later this month, which it seems like he likely will, I think they're going to find a really good fit there. And again, as I showed, his toughness, his sheer strength in his hands, the way he fights off blocks and attacks downhill. I really like Ford as an inside linebacker. But that's it for me. I'm Kevin Sinclair. Thanks for tuning in to Irish Illustrated at irishillustrated.com.